But it's not that I don't believe in God. I'm agnostic. I don't have proof that God exists. I don't have proof that he doesn't. I just exist. And I'm just like, whatever. I'm not against people believing in God or having...
You just exist. We just got here.
I'm over here with him ABCs and you're still single.
There's a difference between me and you.
Let me hear the difference.
What's the difference? The difference is clear.
Oh, go ahead.
When it comes to options, I have a plethora.
You don't think I have a plethora of options?
There is a plethora.
Bloody hell, this man, yo. Look at me. You think I don't have options?
No, I'm talking for myself. Okay. There's a plethora. This is the thing when it comes to religiosity.
So, in this next clip, it's of a contestant who claims that he is a high-value man. Let's take a look at this person.
Hold on.
Your name and age?
Desmond. My friends call me Dr. Des. Founder, CEO of Platinum Care Health Solutions, 37 years old.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do have some criterias. As a high-value man, I value the simple ABCs. I call them the DES factor. The A is for appearance, the B is for the brains, and the C is for character. She didn't pass my appearance test.
Damn.
Okay. In what way?
So with the appearance, I look at the front, the back. She got the front. I cannot appreciate the back for now, and I also feel the aroma. The aroma is not there. So appearance test 1/3.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. There's certain specifications I'm looking for. The thickness has to be at a specific location. So that's what I'm looking for.
All right, Dr. Des.
So what was the thickness?
So how's the Des factor going for you since the show? How's the hunting going?
The hunting is going. The DES factor is working, and everybody has a DES factor. Everybody has a preference. Okay. Everybody has a criteria.
Okay.
I, for one, happen to believe that women are supposed to be feminine. By feminine, I mean there are certain features that you were blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. I look at the front, like I said on the video, and I look at the back. That's physical appearance. I know I talked about the ABCs. The A is for appearance, the B is for the brains, and C is for character. Okay. If you pass the appearance test, we will talk about the brains, which is the intellect. Education, formal and informal. And character, that's a classified criteria that we have to talk one-on-one for me to ascertain what the character is. So the DES factor is working. I haven't found the one yet, but I am working on it.
Okay. So to open it up to everyone, what did you guys think of Dr. Dez's appearance on the show?
Ooh. I will say this. I love that you got a lineup. I think the hair is an improvement and it looks excellent. I did not like the hair on the show, but it looks way better now. No, I mean that in such a positive way. I mean, that wasn't a backhanded compliment. I like the way that you improved the hair, the appearance. You got the A, baby.
And when I say appearance, I don't mean just like physical appearance. Yeah. I mean just him overall on the show, how he behaved, the things he said.
I mean, I get what you're saying. That's for everybody, for real. Like appearance, brains, character. Like that goes on. Like that's unspoken. Like what's understood don't need to be said. Mm-hmm. But I feel like it's the way you said it and the way like you carried yourself when you said it. It's like what the girls be saying is giving. You think that you better than everybody.
It gave sassy. I think it gave sassy because the reason why I say it gave sassy because you could have said those things, but I don't think like the Des factor, like how you're characterizing it, it just seems like it's a little like 1, 2, 3, and it's like, why can't you just explain what you're saying?
It is 1, 2.
Bro, what? You just say you don't like light skins. What else she says? She says she don't like a whole bunch of things. He just got a name for it. Don't be hating on the name. What the heck?
3, because 1, 2, 3 is easy as ABCs. We have to break things down. We're in the United States of America, right?
Yes.
Right.
We have to deconstruct a lot of things that have been constructed. People come to this country, we don't know where people are coming from. I'm an African first. And when I share what I'm looking for in a partner, that is my preference. Mm-hmm. Women come on this show every time. They'll say they want a 6-foot tall guy making 6 figures with 6 inches. Nobody judge them for that.
Right.
When I come in here and I talk about the Des factor,
6 inches, that's it.
Come on, Maju. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Why your brain stuck on that part? Come on, man. Chill, man.
What is the bare minimum? That's what it's saying. Nobody brings them heat, you know? But when a guy have the guts to say what they want in the lady, it becomes a problem. Why is that? Men has to stand up. Men have to speak their mind. Men have to be men. We have to be able to express ourselves, our true self, and honestly.
But maybe the oversimplifying comes across as a little like talking down. And like you said, you're maybe just trying to explain it to everybody, but maybe it's not coming across correctly.
Right.
Because it is coming across a little like
the delivery.
Shitty.
All right, well, let's go ahead and
didn't
wrap
say
up this
anything.
segment then. you want to
No,
say
I
one
was
last
just-
comment from Uche, and then we'll
sorry.
go ahead and move on.
I was just saying personally, I didn't see anything wrong with his choice of like elimination. I didn't see anything wrong. Like you guys said, his delivery could have been better.
Yeah.
I agree, but his criterias, I believe, are standard.
It's valid.
Yeah, you know, but
Basic.
it's just my little 2 cents.
Basic.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, so let's take a look at Shalane's journey
defended him.
on
Okay.
episode 37.
You said that you want somebody that values a relationship with God and that like goes to church. I'm not religious. I don't go to church. I
Demon.
grew up religious, but I don't practice a religion right now.
Demon.
I will say that one of my downfalls is that I don't really cook.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I
Damn.
kind of like low maintenance meals. So
Okay.
like the eggs, the salmon, the salads, the fruits.
Just
things-
on rotation.
Things that are not like super hard to cook. I'm not the best cook. I hate cooking. It hates me.
You
Whatever.
hate it?
It hates me back, so we're even.
He's scratching his neck.
Damn.
So, Shalane, as we saw on your episode, anytime, God or a relationship with God, anything like that was brought up, like you would pop immediately. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah. I think first off, my biggest issue is that I never said I don't believe in God. I think the minute I said I'm not religious, people equated that with like, oh, she doesn't believe in God and she's like a devil worshiper, which is not the case. Like I said, I grew up religious. I question a lot of things pertaining to Christianity and the Black community, like the genesis of how it was introduced to us. We learned about Christianity from like our enslavers
Okay.
or colonizers. So initially I already have a problem with that. But it's not that I don't believe in God. I'm agnostic. I don't have proof that God exists. I don't have proof that he doesn't. I just exist. And I'm just like, whatever.
Hell
I'm not
nah.
against
What?
people believing in God or having.
You just exist. We just got here. Hold on, man. I ain't gonna lie. Simple. Y'all already know what's up. Simple.
Whatever religion they want.
Okay.
But when you say you're a Christian, from the doctrine that I know, I'm thinking, okay, you don't want to be unequally yoked with anybody, so that's why I eliminate myself. I would date a Christian as long as you're not imposing your beliefs on me. I believe everybody's journey is different and everybody should have that free will to seek out whatever spiritual path that they want, but for me, organized religion is just not it. That's just not for me.
Understand.
I like that she said that though, because I feel like a lot of people get on the show and they're like, oh yeah, I believe in God, and oh yeah, and then they find out like afterwards that they're not really going to church, they're not really, like into
Lying.
God as that they said. So I like how that she was real about like, hey, this is how like I am as a person, and if you're really super religious and I'm not, we probably won't work out.
We won't
So I just
align.
like that she was like honest, because I feel like there's some people that come out there that's like, oh, I'm super religious, and
Yeah.
then they're like, are you? And that might be my deal breaker, and they're like, oh, I just don't want to say like I'm not, and then not match. So I just really commend her for being honest and being true to herself.
Being religious and saying you're Christian is the norm within the
Yeah.
Black community. So it would
Right.
be easy for me to come out and pretend to be something I'm not, but I'm not in the business of like deceiving people. I'm honest. I'm very much like what you see is what you get.
It was
So-
it was at least 3 guys though that from our episode that you popped on, or I think they popped on you, where it was all about religion. So I just kind of want to know, how does that affect your dating life? When you say up front, I don't do this, I don't worship, I don't go to church, and how do guys in real life respond to that?
So the way I've approached dating is that I date outside of my race a lot. I date outside of my race a lot.
Problem number 1.
What you mean problem number? How is that a problem? No, because I feel like Black. I feel
It's a
okay.
safe space.
Is it though, girl?
It's a safe
No,
space.
we listen.
I feel like Black people are very boxed in. Like the norm within Black societies. anybody within the Black diaspora, Caribbean, African American, like, you're Christian, that's how you were raised, and it's this big deal. Like, I date outside of my race a lot where religion doesn't even come up. It's not even a thing. It's not even brought up, you know?
How's that working out for you, though?
How is it working?
Dr. Daz?
Sir, we are on the same show. Don't because you over here because I'm over here with him ABCs and you're still single.
There's a difference between me and you.
Let me hear the difference.
What's the difference?
The difference is clear.
Oh, go ahead.
When it comes to options, I have a plethora.
You don't think I have a plethora of options?
There is a plethora.
Bloody hell, this man, yo. Look at me. You think I don't have options?
No, I'm talking for myself. Okay. There's a plethora. This is the thing when it comes to religiosity, okay? I talked about the death factor with ABCs. You have a death factor, but you don't accept it. Your death factor, one of your criteria is a religiosity, okay?
It is not, though. No, it's not. I will date someone who's Christian. What I'm saying is, if you are a Christian, you're following the principles of the Bible, you're abiding by the doctrine that you study, then you don't want to be unequally yoked, right? And as someone who's not a Christian, you shouldn't be with me then if you're a sturdy Christian, strong in your faith, walking the straight and narrow path. So I take myself from it because I'm like, oh, you're Christian. You don't want nothing to do with me based on your own doctrine. I will date a Christian, though. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you can date a Christian as long as they don't try to...
Don't impose your beliefs on me. Everybody's path is their own.
But here's the thing,
I don't see life through the lens of Christianity. I see it through the lens of humanity.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Here's the thing.
That's a bar.
Why would you pop? If you say you would date a Christian, when somebody mentioned the fact that they are God-fearing or they are Christian, why would you pop on that
Because
mention?
I was making an assumption based on the doctrine of Christianity. You guys cannot be unequally
So you
yoked.
were-
But, and also, you usually pop when they say they want a woman
of God, exactly. And that's
when
not
she would
me.
pop. Not because they said they're Christian.
They want a woman of God.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. And then also, you also mentioned cooking.
Oh, God. Okay, that is so... I feel like that is so... I said I cook stuff. I said I make salads, fruit, and all that.
You gotta cook.
No, am I eating? Listen, I'm glad I can't cook. And I was telling the girls earlier, my back would probably be really big. I don't want to be big backed. I'm glad I cannot cook. I eat a lot of salads. The body, it shows. Plenty of men can cook. Plenty of men can cook. I'll be alright.
I had to give her that, though, that she was honest with it. Because I think, like, sorry, remind me your name?
Shelly?
Shelly, yeah. She said, some people come on here and act like, oh, I'm Christian. I'm that. No, she was brutally honest, and I love her for that. I remember watching that episode, I was like, oh, I like her. Yeah, like she's not ashamed of who she is.
Right.
I don't cook. You still want to be with me or you want to pop your balloon? I don't really care. So I like that. So
I don't cook. I don't clean.
So for the guys, is a woman who doesn't cook or, cooks in debt, like, is that a deal breaker for you?
Over with.
Super
Oh,
deal.
absolutely. Over with. Absolutely. She cannot cook for me.
Are you serious?
Emphatically.
Gotta know how to cook.
Real
Can
shit.
you
No,
cook?
I was fake joking, but I'm some. So, if you're not cooking for
What
are
if
we
she's
doing?
a good cleaner? What if you have
can
the
clean.
food and she takes the cars to the car wash? Like,
Look, I can't cook, but I'm not finna cook. That's your job. That ain't your job.
that's your job. Are you
job?
That's your job.
That's whose job?
Go ahead, you got it.
You just set us back like an entire century.
No, really and
I
truly.
can't even listen to you right now. Like,
Traditional.
You had me and you lost me. Like,
But ladies, if we're listening, all the men, well, I didn't hear from James, but all the men said cooking is
that's
a deal
important.
breaker.
That's important.
and see, this is black.
Wait a minute.
That's
so
all
I feel
men.
like,
No, it is not.
Hold on. Let's hear from Shelly.
I feel like, okay, if you want a woman that cooks and cleans and does the traditional thing, you should be doing the traditional man thing and providing.
You better be
and doing everything on your end.
I can do that.
Hold on.
But what I feel like is a lot of men nowadays, they expect women to do all these traditional things, but they're not doing all the traditional things as a man.
Not knowing how to
And
cook
you
is
want-
crazy.
No, not
What's the traditional
but,
things as men? What is that?
Like providing,
We build a
right?
shed.
Like not only providing, right, taking care of the home, fixing things of that sort, like manly things, right? Like manly duties.
So you want a man
And-
who? So you're saying if a woman has to cook, clean, all that stuff. A man should know how to do like build stuff,
fix
fix a car,
protect. Yes, pay all
100%
If you don't fix the car, pay for the car to get fixed.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, do all the things that I feel like should be taken care of by a man.
Okay.
But nowadays, men want all the things that I feel like like the traditional woman should do, cook, clean,
Let's not say
all
men. That's
this.
just the dudes you choose to talk to.
All this.
Damn.
Wait a minute. And y'all don't be doing the same thing. So that's just all I'm saying.
Alicia.
I have a question. Isn't cooking a life skill?
I was
like,
gonna
I'm not
say-
doubting for not being able to cook, but I was always taught like men and women, everybody should be able to cook.
Yeah.
And I know you
Yeah.
frying them eggs, baby, making that salad. But like, I feel like everybody should be able to cook
Right.
to sustain themselves.
Everybody need to be able to cook.